Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first peer talk ever. My name is Ramon, not ever. This is the first peer talk for the semester. My name is Ramon. I got my Elena over here and I got my friend over here. What was your name again? Jeanette. She has the heart eyes right now. The heart eyes. Anyways, so today's peer talk is called Making Friends and Acquaintances, Countering the Epidemic of Loneliness by me, Ramon Galvez. So making friends and acquaintances, I think, is super duper extremely important. But before we get started, let's ask why. Why is making friends and acquaintances important? Why can't we just be alone in our rooms and watch Netflix all day? Boom. And for the people in the Zoom room, I have a link here for you. It's the Jamboard. Boom. You can participate with this link right here. So when you click this, you'll see this. And then you can just post stuff like Post-it notes. Try to complete this sentence right here. And then while you guys do that, I'm gonna look over to my people here. And anyone who wants to unmute, you can unmute and interrupt me anytime you want. I won't even call it an interruption. So why is it important to make friends and acquaintances? Finish the sentence. It's important to make friends and acquaintances to counter loneliness because
it helps you with in classes as well. So it's beneficial for academic life as well.
Yes, I agree 100%. I definitely hook up with people just so I can like, please help me with my homework. I have no idea what's happening. And Elena, do you have one? Why should we make friends? Why should we do any of this?
Because it's important to find your community on campus.
Community.
Having friends, this makes school more fun.
Friends. Fun. That's the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we were like able to take out fun from the world, I don't think anybody would be alive.
No, I think you could die of boredom.
Or seriousness, Jesus.
Seriousness, right?
Yes, yes. Let's see, I'm gonna cold call. Jerry, can you give me one? Why here? Let's look into the Jamboard. Nobody has put anything. Okay. Just unmute. Any volunteers? Give me, I need 5 more before we can move forward. You can't leave until I'm done. Okay, oh, they're putting it in chat. People can relate to us. We share experiences with them, good and bad. Relations, relating, that's very important. It's much more difficult to make friends after high school. So you want to make practice networking post HS, and then feel supported when you need support. Let me see. Why do I think it's important to make friends and acquaintances to counter loneliness? Because for me, it is really super fun. I think it's super fun to make friends. I think it's like really like exciting. So I'm gonna put excitement here. Excitement. And honestly, this is something we don't really associate with making friends, but there's money in making friends, right? Imagine Jeanette, 10 years from now, Maya grows up into a CEO. It's possible. People are gonna be, CEO is kind of like insane, right? But people are gonna be something somewhere.
That was my other thing.
That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Your old friends, they're somewhere, like being something, right?
Yeah.
And then you connect with them, and then you can. I can help you.
You're gonna be my doctor friend one.
Just because I have a PhD doesn't mean I'll be able to do surgery.
What is this?
I know. Honestly, I used to know at least, I used to know like that. Shouldn't have burned those bridges. That's the thing, you kind of move on with your life and you just kind of like move on with your life. And you
Yeah,
just
so
don't
people
like
fall off.
I think what happened with me was I had lost my phone and that was it. That's the end of it. I didn't have any of the old phone numbers. It was back then when it didn't have like every backup. Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, let's see. Can anybody give me a last one, a seventh one? Let's look here. Nothing there, nothing there. Last one, last one. Okay, never mind. I already said it earlier. I said money. Money.
Or networking. Oh, somebody wrote that. I was networking.
Money
Connections.
These are all great. Thank you so much for your participation. I really appreciate it. I'm looking up there like I can speak. I'm making eye contact. I'm like a mile away. Yeah, thank you so much for giving me your input, you guys. The thing is, these are all really good, but Harvard has a slightly different opinion. Let's look at what Harvard says. Boom. Harvard Graduate School of Education. That's kind of redundant, right? You already called it a school. You gotta call it an education too. Say, hey, have you gone to the School of Education? Is there any other kind of school? Okay, anyway. Combating an epidemic of loneliness, that's what they call this article. I'm gonna just read it out loud. You don't have to read it out loud with me, but their thing is the pandemic has increased young adults' sense of isolation, according to new findings from Harvard Graduate School of Education, making caring common initiative. So isolation is the key word there, loneliness is the key word there. And their thesis is an alarming number of Americans and young Americans ages 18 to 25 in particular, namely y'all, are lonely and have grown increasingly lonely over the course of the pandemic. Loneliness increases. Wait. Why is it important to say increasingly lonely over the course of the pandemic? The question is, so what? So what if we're alone? The cool people are loners, the lone wolves, right? In the back with the arms crossed. Well, the thing is, it's bad for your health to be lonely. So it says right here, loneliness increases the risk of serious problems like depression, anxiety, heart disease, and substance abuse. So I've known a handful of people who had substance abuse problems, and I would say that it's right. They're more lonely than anything else. And that's why they're doing drugs. And depression, anxiety, and heart disease is the top 3 killers of Americans. You can look it up. It's actually a top 6, like a list online, top 6 killers. These 3 are part of them. Anxiety is part of every killer, right? If you're anxious, right? You have a higher chance of getting COVID, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Stress is bad for you. Stress is so bad for your health. So friendships counters that. So in other words, loneliness leads to serious problems. These serious problems lead to bad grades. Bad grades lead to more problems. And it just keeps going in a circle like this over and over and over. But I have good news. We can break the cycle. Ask me how. Ask me how.
How?
I love the response. How? Ben Ashby will let us know. Ben Ashby is a freshman in Arizona State University in a place called Tempe. Tempe? I don't know how to pronounce it. But I don't want to just play this video. It's only 2.5 minutes long, so I won't be straining your attention span too much. But while you're watching the video, I want you to actively look for these 3 things. What's your favorite part? Which move will you try? And is Ben Ashby really a freshman? I don't know. He seems kind of confident. He seems like he pretends to be confident. I don't know.
Well, he doesn't look like a freshman right there.
So we'll play this video right now. Let me know if you can hear the sound or if you can't.
Hey, what's up? I'm Ben Ashby, and we're here on the Tempe campus, and I'm gonna learn how to make some friends today. All right, so I'm here with Michael Alexander, and he might have some advice on what I can do to make a few friends. What would you say?
The number one thing is to be open. Try to go to as many events. There's so many different clubs you can join. Talk to people in your class. The best thing you could do is just talk to people. If you stay in the box, you won't get anywhere.
I have to actually talk to people?
Yeah, you have to talk to people. I know it's hard, right?
Will you be friends with me? My name is Ben. What is your name? Take it away. What is your name? Mirsa. Hey, Mirsa. I'm Ben.
Okay, I'm eating my Starbucks croissant alone. I want to get to know people. What do I do? What do I say?
Honestly, I would just say something, just think of whatever comes to your head.
Excuse me. This croissant is tasty. Okay.
How can I approach someone and just like start a conversation? I want to be friends with more people. What should I do?
You just go up to them, ask them about what they did today.
Hi there. What'd you do today?
I went to class and I'm trying to run right now.
How's that going so far?
Pretty great.
Pretty good.
So Hannah, tell me, in your experience, how do you go about making friends?
I kind of joined like the most random thing that I could find. Like one of my best decisions was to join the Quidditch team here. And so I met like a lot of fun people that way.
Harry Potter fans?
Yes.
You can go to workout classes or ask people around you if they want to do workouts with you.
Could I spot you? Maybe we become friends? If I spot you? Yeah, of course. Yeah? That's what I'm talking about. That's good stuff.
Especially being, at a university as big as ASU, it's pretty easy to, just go up to someone and, ask them, what's your major or what's your name?
What's your major?
Psych.
Psych? What's your name?
Madison.
Madison. I'm Ben.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Madison.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what was your favorite part? Go ahead. Don't all talk at once. Jeanette, you want to start us off?
My favorite part is that he took everything so literally.
No.
Say everything that comes to your mind, and he talked about croissants. So it's really like
That last part when he was like, what's your major? And he just grabbed the chair and he just put it there. Like, what's your major? And then he sits and then he goes, what's your name? Afterwards. The order at which it was done was wrong. You're gonna ask the name first and then the major and then sit down. You can't just sit down. But I think that's the point. He's being really funny. Let's see. I feel like Ramon could interview like that guy.
Oh my God, I was thinking the same thing. That's so remote.
Oh my gosh. Y'all are funny. I'll do it.
Question for you, just like, I don't know, hearing it over here. Do you make friends easily? Because you have this personality.
That's the thing, friends is like a weird concept because you think friends are like lifelong.
Those like define friends.
Yeah. I would say
Acquaintance.
I'd be able to exchange Instagrams with a random person. But I don't think that's friends yet. It could become that. But yeah, that's where it starts. You kind of have to put yourself out there, talk to them, embarrass yourself sometimes. Say the wrong thing. Honestly, people go, oh, I'm in my 20s, but when I'm in my 30s, I'll be different. And it's true. But it isn't because time went by. Things happened. And you made mistakes and you learn things. If you don't make those mistakes, you'll be a 20-year-old in a 30-year-old body. Yeah. I think what you think, yeah.
I agree.
So which move would you try next? Let's see. I'm gonna cold call on Karen. No, my old partner from summer. Which move will you try? Okay, maybe she. Anybody in Instagram world? Which move would you try from the video? Did I say Instagram world?
Yeah.
Oh, Zoom world. Zoom world. And Ashby really a freshman? He seems like super tall.
Super confident.
Super confident. He's so confident that he has to fake being unconfident.
He's just a very confident guy because it takes a lot to just go up to people and do that. Like I'd be so scared. Like I don't consider myself like very social, like to the point where I could go up to someone like
Really?
I don't.
I thought you would be like a person who.
I try to be because I mean I have to be, right. I'm gonna be.
What about when someone talks to you? Are you responsive or are you like,
Definitely.
no?
Like I could keep up a conversation if someone talks to me first,
Okay.
but me initiating a conversation, I don't. Yeah.
That's something, right?
Yeah.
Being able to respond to a person who does that is actually almost as big of a responsibility as the person who does it first.
Mhm.
Good job.
True, because you have to keep the conversation going.
You have to keep the conversation going, and also you kind of have to open up
Mhm.
and be vulnerable. And I could see like a lot of people don't like doing that. It's uncomfortable, but it's really fun once you get used to it.
And then there's levels of vulnerability too. Like you don't want to share your whole life story. Like
I know.
You
That's
know?
my problem. That's my problem. You're like, hey, I'm open. Big hole in the chest.
expect them to open up that way, and they might be a little bit more on the reserve side. I mean,
Exactly. So you gotta be sensitive to different kinds of personalities as
Yeah.
well. That's a really good
it's a
point.
different vibe that they give, you know.
That's a really good point, Jeanette. Some people are extroverted, some people are introverted, some people are agreeable, some people are disagreeable. The worst kind of people are the extroverted people who are also disagreeable. And then they're just annoying. Ramon! All right, I think we got a lot of laughs here. No, I don't think he is a freshman. Very active. So here's the argument, Stephanie. He might very well be technically a freshman. He could have just been an older person who, didn't go to college right away and just came back.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I guess.
It's possible that I'm an older man.
It's very experienced though.
I know.
Like,
I know.
I mean, but maybe he was super active in high school.
He might have been a
Yeah.
facilitator at some
He
point.
could have been like
But
a
he's not.
president in high school or something.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's probably an influencer.
I know a lot of people from high school that went into college and they were exactly like this guy.
Oh, it happened. It just happened. Huh?
Because they're just naturally out there.
I see. Man, I blame good parentage. Your Mr. and Mrs. Ashby was good to you, and I agree with Stephanie. It seems like he's been there for about a while. He's very confident. Okay, thank you very much for everybody's input. Like I said, I think he is an older person for sure, but it's still really possible that he might be an actual freshman. Although I always reserve the fact that he might be lying. Have a healthy cynicism, people. All right, cool. Next slide. So the next slide is just gonna sum up what he talks about, but also I added some stuff too. So this is like the closing area right here. Again, thank you guys so much for your attention at this amount of time that I've had it. So the antidote to loneliness. Be open. Like join clubs, attend events, talk to people in classes, hallways, gyms, cafes, cafeterias, and everywhere else. Say the first thing that comes to mind. Stream of consciousness is the essence of conversation. It's fine. Being honest while embarrassed can be pretty charming. Get a campus job. The peer leader department's hiring. Make money so you can go out. Bond with other student employees who can also afford to go out. Go out. Get some boba milk tea or something like a regular college student. Or Starbucks, they like Starbucks.
I'm not paying for you.
Do not pay for anybody, pay for your own. Enroll group work classes. So labs, art classes, sports, music classes, theater, poetry classes. These classes allow for ample opportunities for socializing. Why? Because we go, oh, this is your poem, this is my poem. That's how it goes. It's not like a math class. Although in math class, you can definitely have some bonding experience.
Yeah, you really can.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh my God, I don't know what does A plus B mean?
Oh, did you do the homework?
Yeah, you're right. So it's not even limited to these classes. Any classes is possible. But classes like art classes, I think has more opportunities for talking and stuff. Anyway, bonus advice from Ramon Galvez. Get Instagram, Facebook, and or Snapchat, because these are the main ways college students stay in touch. Twitter. I'm avoiding Twitter so much. I hear a lot of bad things. But yes, Twitter is also a possibility.
I don't get it.
You don't get what you get.
Twitter.
No, it's so much.
That's Twitter.
It looks so overwhelming.
It's like aggressive. It's aggressive.
Yeah, I don't.
I got it for one day. I got it for one day. No, I know. I got it for one day. They were calling me bot already. Look, at least recognize I'm a real human. Jesus, you're not even recognizing my humanity. Making me sad. Yeah, so stay in touch with your other college student buddies. Exchange contact information. So I walk up to you, I go, hey, my name is Ramon, what's your name? Jeanette, you know, the thing is, this and that about this class, and it kind of sucks. Is it okay with you if we exchange phone numbers or Instagram or something so I can like cry to you when I can't do it anymore? There you go. And I'm recorded, I just demonstrated that. Anyone can do that. Just do that. Water your friend and acquaintance ships with attention and positivity. This is actually the main thing. You really need to do that. You need to give your acquaintanceships and your friendships attention and positivity. Honestly, attention and positivity is exactly what's coming out of this bottle up here. It's the antidote. It's love, right? That's what the heart means. I think that's what heart means, right?
Yeah. It means love.
Okay, in this closing portion, I would like everybody to unmute themselves. You don't have to. I would like it though. Unmute yourselves. We're gonna read this Irish proverb on the right-hand side at the same time. I'm gonna count to 3, 2, 1, and then we'll go. 3, 2, 1. There are good ships and wood ships. Ships that sail the sea. But the best ships are friendships. May they always be. Glitter. Glitter. Coming out of my hands. Yes, that's right. May friendships always be. Thank you so much for your attention and your participation. On the bottom right-hand corner right here is my information. This is my work cell phone, and that's my work email, and etc. Please don't hesitate to contact me anytime. It's all good with me. If I don't have the answer, I know someone who does. And again, thank you so much for your attention. It really means so much to me. And yeah, we have donuts in the back. I'm sharing now. Stop recording.